What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today's going to be an interesting video because right now, if you are living under a rock, you must know that, Iran and the U.S. are officially at war, and we are just trashing Iran right now. And apparently, it hasn't been confirmed, but the Ayatollah is dead. Okay, we destroyed his compound and his bunker because, we're the U.S. We are the shit, okay? The U.S. is unstoppable. And I know there's going to be a bunch of people on here saying, well, Trump said he would never go to war, this, that, the other. Well, it's not a war when you just decimate somebody. You know what I mean? And if there are people here saying, oh, you fascist, you this, you that, I just want to let you guys know, check us out, okay? We're going to get on here. We're going to look at what's going on in Iran at the moment. From Irfan Paydar, video of Iranian people cheering and dancing in the street after today's joint strikes by Israel and the United States. That's crazy. I mean, they definitely look like they're pissed off about it. Let's look at something else. The breaking Iranians flood into the streets of Western cities, waving flags and cheering to the United States while celebrating the dawn of a free Iran. The Iranian people are done waiting. They want their country. Australia, Canada, Britain, Switzerland, Germany, and France. Check that out, man. Now, hey, Americans, when you mourn your soldiers in the new U.S.-Israel versus Iran war, remember that Israelis were in bunkers cheering for this war. Your soldiers died for Israel again. Well, this person can say that, but you gotta learn history, okay? And, it's funny when I see posts like this because, I'm gonna show you something from Reddit right here of some ridiculous rules and stuff, okay? Sliphanoid or whatever. The very first thing I was told as a new Muslim almost 30 years ago, now I follow no religion, not not here is how Muslims pray, here is how Muslims wash before prayer, here is how you read and understand the Quran. No, the very first thing I was told as a new Muslim was to cut my fingernails. Okay, yeah, good hygiene. Okay, cool. Here's a list of things. Women are not permitted to travel without a male guardian. You must perform wudu, ablution, again if you pass gas / fart or shake hands with women. You have to enter the bathroom with your left foot. It's customary to say in the name of God before eating to prevent Satan from sharing your meal. Women are required to wear a hijab when praying, even when alone at home. Avoid pouring hot water into toilets or sinks to prevent harm to jinn and potential retaliation in the form of possession. Damn, wish Satan would share a meal with me. I would eat half the calories I do today. Got that right. A woman needs 4 Muslim male witnesses if she gets raped. Genuinely, what the fuck is that? So all you people saying Trump's a piece of shit and everything for doing this, just think about that. 4 witnesses. You could have 3. Not good enough. Let's see what else. Dogs keep angels from entering your house, especially black ones. Here's a few. Sleeping on your stomach. Clipping your nails and cutting your hair before a certain period of time or before a sacrifice is given on Qurbani or Ramadan. Using the wrong foot to put on shoes when entering or exiting the house. Wearing silk, saffron-colored clothes or gold for men. Wearing perfume, jewelry, high heels, laughing, talking loudly, and walking in front of your male guardian, women. Showing your ankles is bad for women. Covering your ankles for men is bad. Women must cover their entire body plus their awara. Let's see what that is. Men must simply not show their knees plus their awara. What the fuck is awara? We're gonna check that out real quick. What the fuck is awara? area of the body that must be concealed in certain situations. For men, a walrus is the area between the navel and the knees. For women, it is the entire body except the face and hands. The concept of the walrus is based on Islamic law, which emphasizes modesty and privacy. The term al-ra is derived from Arabic meaning defectiveness or imperfection and is used in various contexts with Islamic teachings. And there you go. Can't have long mustaches. Can't have hair of different lengths. Can't eat with the left hand. Can't listen to music or use musical instruments. Can't draw or make art of anything that's living. Can't make statues for art. Can't keep a dog inside the house. Can't have family photos around the house due to superstition of evil eye and just living things in images. Can't adopt children. Trim your pubic hair, but don't trim upper body hair. Don't trim your eyebrows. Don't shave your beard. Don't shake hands. Now the don't shave your beard thing, I am pretty sure when you get married you can't shave your beard. I think that's what it means by that. Don't shake hands with the opposite sex. Daniel Pikachu has taken this further by saying it's wrong to sit in the same room as the opposite sex and simply to have a conversation with them. Women can't go out without male guardians. Women cannot file for divorce without approval of her husband or arbiter. Uh, you can't do anal or oral sex, and you have to say Bismillah before everything, including sex. All board games are haram. All games with cards or dice is haram. Haram is like, ew. All forms of entertainment that involve mixing the sexes is haram. Poetry is haram. Philosophy is haram. Using alternative sources of information outside of Islam, makruh, to downright haram. Reading and writing anything that goes outside the realm of Islam. No high fantasy where they pray to gods other than Allah, for example. Giving charity to non-Muslims is haram or makruh. Praying for non-Muslims is not allowed. Going to funerals of non-Muslims is not allowed. Women can't attend funerals and bury their dead. Women cannot refuse sex lest angels curse them. Showing your back to the Quran. Walking in front of someone who's praying except there's literally no other way to exit the damn mosque. Peeing towards the Kaaba. Peeing while standing. Drinking water while standing. Toys. Anything resembling a living thing. These are things. Now, mind you, these are things they can't do. Eating pork and monkeys because they're related to Jews. That's fucked up. Drinking alcohol, adoption in any form. Playing anything that results in winning a cash prize. Interest in debt. Only interest free is allowed. Dancing, non-Islamic culture, wearing jeans and t-shirt, casual stuff. Tattoos, imitating non-Muslims and living amongst them too. Working with non-Muslims in restaurants, casinos, temples, banks, courts, bars, and music venues, which is crazy because if they can't bet, what the hell do they got casinos for? Befriending non-Muslims and calling them brothers and sisters. All companionship with non-Muslims should be professional only. Premarital relationships, showing affection in public, staring or looking directly at the opposite gender, masturbating, farting, homosexuality, or talking/supporting people who are homosexual, leaving their religion, or talking with people who left it. Now, let me tell you something about these. You gotta respect my pronouns and shit. When it comes to that, I will tell you from firsthand. These people saying, "Oh, free Palestine, this, that, the other," and you got pronouns. If you were to go over there, they would throw your ass off a fucking building. Okay, they will throw you off a fucking building. Yet you're supporting them. Let's carry on. Leaving the religion or talking with other people who left it. Talking with people outside the Abrahamic religion. Marrying a slave man/woman that you own. Huh? They still own slaves. What a coincidence. Yet the white people are bad, right? It's fucking bullshit. Marrying your stepsister/brother if she/he breastfeeds you from the same mother. If she/he didn't, it is okay to marry your stepsister/brother. Kind of makes you think why the stupidity is amongst a lot of them. Slaughtering an animal without saying Bismillah. Bismillah. Stunning the animal before slitting its throat. Men, marrying your birth mother, your grandmother, your daughter, and your granddaughter. Everyone else is okay. Marrying your cousin, your stepmother after father died, your mother-in-law, and your granddaughter is okay. It's fucked up. For women, You cannot argue with your husband. Arguing with your husband, otherwise being ungrateful, sends you to hell. Denying to marry a man if you're not a widow or ex-wife. Marrying another man other than husband. Polygamy for men is good, for women is bad. Marrying a man 6 months after breakup with a husband, with ex-husband. Marrying a non-Muslim man, having body hair and imitating men. Lifting, oh, look at that. Having body hair and imitating men. Lifting her head against her husband, even if he's beating her senseless. Making wedding arrangements. Praying with men, leading the prayer, or being on the front row is outrageous, unthinkable. Eating with the husband and his friends, refuse to cook food, leave the room without permission, questions the husband critically, becoming the woman of the house after her husband passed away, becoming a father figure of a fatherless son. He becomes like her husband. He makes the rules. So just think about that. Your husband gets killed, okay? You have a son. Well, guess what? You might be mommy, but little son runs shit, okay? It's amazing how a lot of these people out there now are like, Trump's bad. We're bombing hopeless people. Yet when you go to this and like, look, you got people cheering in the streets. Countries are out in the streets praising it. Yeah, these people are in. You got to think the Israelis and stuff. Let me just show you this. Yeah, they're celebrating. Why are they celebrating? Well, Iran, they fund most of the terrorist groups. So that shit that happened on, I think it was October 7th, and men, women, and children, babies, okay, were being killed. And who was celebrating? All the terrorist groups that Iran funds. Well, now these people are celebrating because they can actually relax a little. Okay, they can make sure, hey, this isn't going to happen again. Iran, 24 dead in strike on school by U.S. Israel. Fucking bullshit. Let me see. Let me see it. Okay. Just look at all the smiles on the faces at Toronto police. Over 507,000 people attended the Global Day of Solidarity of Iran in Toronto. Zero incidents. Instead, Iranians were cheering and thanking police. This is Iranian culture. Kind of makes you think, huh? Iranians can be heard cheering as the U.S. and Israel hammers Iran. Oh yeah, this is where the Ayatollah's palace was hit in his bunker, I think. So yeah, let's watch this video. They seem pretty happy. It's amazing. This should be good. You got to remember, these people were slaves. Check this out. Iranian freedom fighters are cheering as precision strikes cripple corrupt regime. High school students saying, "I love Trump." This is the moment they've waited for. Bombs falling on tyrants, paving the way for true freedom across Iran.
I love terror. I love terror. خیلی خوبه. I love terror.
Oh wait, hold on. What was that? What did he just say?
محمد اسم چیه؟ اسم چیه؟ خیلی خوبه. I love terror.
Kind of makes you think of what's going on right now and how people are blowing this out of proportion. These people are free. They officially can walk down the streets and be happy and not have to worry about being killed or beaten. Okay? Iranians are cheering as they see Iran getting bombed. Trump didn't declare war on the Iranian people. He declared war on the Islamist regime. This is yet again another bottom-up revolution, nothing like the endless wars under Bush. Do you hear them laughing? They are so happy right now. Happy. Iranians are cheering and clapping as Americans' bombs falls on the regime. Listen to the joy in their voices. Everyone looked to the skies and prayed for outside help, and now help has arrived. Hear the voice of students in Iran. They're cheering for the U.S. help. God. Little obnoxious, but it just shows you. Those cheering Pakistan for bombing Afghanistan and killing innocent people are the same people asking why Iranians diaspora is cheering for the U.S. and Israel to bomb Iran. The Taliban terrorists must go, and for that day to come, I am ready to give my life, but cheering for Pakistan, a country that has supported terror and helped bring the Taliban into being. The very force that caused the suffering to kill my people, including children, is something I can never align myself with. This is a line where I would say goodbye to you. There you guys. There you go, guys. Remember this. These people are free. They're free. And it should bring joy to everybody. Because, everybody should be able to have their own life. Everybody should be able to have their own adventure. And these people never got an adventure. But now they have the opportunity to take that adventure and make that first step. Just like I hope all of you remember that life is an adventure. But it won't start until you make the first step. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. And, maybe we'll go over more of this. But today is a good day. Okay? Today is a great day because thousands of people are finally free. We'll catch you guys in the next one.